Hello everyone, dear friends. Welcome back once again to our channel. Today we'll talk about something that has shaken the entertainment world. The words of Demet Özdemir, who for the first time broke her silence about her relationship with Yaman. The sentence that set social media on fire was short and direct. "My love was too heavy for you, you couldn't handle it." Just a few words that sparked thousands of reactions, comments, and debates. For many, it was the confession of a wounded, tired, and deeply disappointed woman. The media recall that Demet had always chosen silence to protect her privacy, but not this time. According to close friends, she had long endured rumors about Can, alleged meetings with Sarah Bluma, and magazine covers that drained her patience. One close friend said, "Demet usually keeps everything to herself, but this time the frustration was too much." The impact on Yaman was immediate. Even though he stayed silent, sources say he was deeply hurt. His public image, built with so much effort, suffered a serious blow. The press and television programs interpreted her words as the symbol of a fading love story. A well-known commentator said, "This is a direct message to Can. When such words are spoken, it means there's no way back." Social networks split in two. Some supported Demet, praising her honesty, while others argued she exposed Can unnecessarily. Comments included, "Demet's love was real, but Can couldn't live up to it," or "Private matters should stay private." This also brought back the name of Sarah Bluma, seen by many as the third shadow in this story. Some believe Demet's message was directed not only at Can but also at her. But beyond that, the debate reflects how Demet's image has been constantly manipulated. She's been accused of betrayals, of media strategies, even of indifference towards Can. I believe that's unfair. Why should a woman carry the responsibility of defending another adult's reputation? To me, the truth is different. Demet is not cold, she is cautious. And in a ruthless environment like Turkish television, caution is more survival tool than flaw. She has never allowed herself to be dragged into scandal or gossip. Her career stands on talent, discipline, and her ability to reinvent herself. Today, I see Demet as a woman who has learned to walk alone without living in Yaman's shadow or anyone else's. Each chose their own path. He remains entangled in rumors. She continues to build her career. And that, in my eyes, is what makes her authentic, respected, and above all, untouchable. What also stands out is Demet Özdemir's attitude. Despite years of gossip and speculation, she continues to show strength that few actresses can sustain. No matter how often she is linked to Can, she has shown that life can be rebuilt, that one can look ahead and leave old wounds in the past. Many believe Demet realized in time that chapter was over, and I agree. Her silence and refusal to engage in provocations are actually her greatest strength. Some warn that she should never trust Can again, recalling the saying, "The wolf changes its fur but not its habits," and they are not wrong. She suffered deeply in that relationship, and reopening that door would be a step backward. Others argue the smartest choice is keeping distance, and I am convinced that is exactly what she has done. Build a healthy wall to protect herself and focus on what truly matters, her career and inner peace.
It's even remembered that in the past, Demet's mother thanked Can for helping her when she was ill. That shows their story wasn't only conflict. There were also noble gestures. But that gratitude doesn't change today's reality. Demet decided not to cling to the past nor to be dragged into comparisons with Can's current partner. Self-respect begins right there, in the ability to close cycles. What inspires me most is the way Demet avoids mentioning Can, neither positively nor negatively. She simply removed that page from her public narrative. Some call it coldness. I see it as emotional intelligence. She understood her energy must be focused on new goals, not on fueling rumors or justifying herself. Of course, not everyone agrees. Some believe scars remain, others think her silence is excessive. I value precisely that choice. Not answering with resentment is proof of maturity. If there was talk recently of a phone call to Demet's mother, I don't see it as scandal, but as a gesture of courtesy. To me, Demet is the example of how a woman can grow stronger after a painful story. Many say her silence speaks louder than 1,000 speeches, and I believe it. Her consistency and firmness have earned her admiration, even from former critics. While Can struggles to regain credibility, Demet preserves it intact. Ultimately, Demet turned her wound into growth. She doesn't live off scandals, but off her work, perseverance, and the love of her fans. And though some keep trying to tie her name to Can's, the truth is their paths no longer cross. Today, her journey is independent, luminous, and each step confirms it. In a world where many are trapped by noise, she chose silence. And that silence, paradoxically, is what makes her stronger. In the end, Demet Özdemir has established herself as an integral, independent, and respected artist. Some still try to tie her to her past with Yaman, but she left that behind long ago. And I believe that is the wisest, bravest choice. Not living off what was, not clinging to what might have been, but building what is to come. To me, Demet shows that true victory is not in avoiding falls, but in the dignity with which you choose to rise. And that inner strength she has in abundance. I also agree with those who say that sooner or later she will find someone who knows how to value her as she deserves, because Demet conveys the image of a woman who is sensitive but at the same time strong, who gives herself body and soul when she believes in a project or a bond. And perhaps that is why so many defend her so passionately, because they feel she deserves much more than to be remembered only as part of Yaman's story. She is not a secondary character. She is the protagonist of her own narrative. Of course, there are always voices that try to diminish her, accusing her of sustaining her career thanks to her beauty, or of living in the shadow of others' controversies. In my opinion, these criticisms ignore all the work she has done. From her first steps in acting, Demet has been characterized by discipline, by her ability to reinvent herself and adapt to different registers. Not everyone can achieve that. She has shown that she is not just a pretty face. She is a versatile performer, capable of conveying truth, and for that reason, she retains such a loyal base of admirers.